Can you hear me now? Yep. All right. So we're Team Biobright, and basically we are working on a solution. All right.
Solution for PowerPoint.
All right. I'll just hit play. See what happens. There we go. So when I first started in the biomedical industry, I thought things would be pretty much like this, like Iron Man, right? When you have a whole bunch of vitals displayed, but in reality, what you get is a lab timer and a notebook, and it's pretty disconcerting. So what that really amounts to in the industry is that the biomedical data collection is cumbersome and inflexible. That's the problem. Why is that happening? The main reason is because device manufacturers have no interest in interoperability. You have all of these devices that exist. They don't talk to each other. And so what happens is physicians or biologists or experimentalists have to do what I've done, which is basically write your own software to integrate all these devices. So what we're trying to be is an open source, open platform, really to enable this interoperability between devices. This is a software overview. I'm not going to bore you with this, but basically we have device-specific drivers. This is the most important part that we are writing for interoperability with a range of different devices. So, we're talking about heart rate monitors, pulse oximeters, stuff like that. And that then talks to a backend, which is local. This is not a cloud solution. I really want to stress that. It's local to the industry, so say a hospital. And then you build data visualization via a browser that works on any device for your data. What we're trying to be is the Linux and Arduino of physiology. That should ring a bell. We're trying to create this structure. But how? What we're really trying to be is at the center is a non-profit entity. We are trying to have a non-profit entity that has licensing agreements with profiting entities through commercial licenses. And on the other hand, because we are trying to gain a lot of traction from people, is provide also free licenses for tinkerers, for people like us. We're thinking we can develop this on one-on-ones later, but we really want to set up this two-entity service where a service company then handles all the commercial contracts so that we can grow with demand while still building the main framework through the .org. Competitive advantage, we've been working on this for well, I've been working on this for a couple of years. We've now, as a team, been working on this for over four and a half months. We have already contacts that we're developing with MGH and Harvard Medical School through our affiliations and some in the government. And so I'm just going to highlight the team. I'm Charles. I'm a PhD student in the Media Lab at MIT. Adam is a PhD student in biophysics at Harvard. And Dan is at MIT Sloan School. And so just to tease you really with some data, in the past few months we've been working on an open source heart rate monitor that's out there. We have data collected from there. And we are trying to build all of these electronics into a pair of glasses that can do data collection. That's just to show that what our ecosystem can do. And we believe that we need to know how hardware is built so that we can create real software to it. So these glasses collect EEG, ECG, and a whole bunch of other vitals. So with that, I just really wanted to introduce ourselves, and if you have any questions.
Thanks very much.